Memories from the Past. The Bennington Historical Society is presenting a presentation entitled A 50-Cent Meal in Bennington? A lot of businesses have come and gone in Bennington during the past 130 years. Most residents would have been shocked to know our city has had at least 4 different hotels during that period. They included the Bennington House, Off's Hotel, the Lyman Hotel, and you'll soon learn a little bit about Sievers Hotel. All 4 locations also served food and had a saloon. The Siever Hotel was located on the northeast corner of Molly and South 2nd Street. It was a 2nd-story building. We believe the building was erected sometime shortly before 1900 and was operated under a number of different owners and names until we believe it was torn down in 1930. Along with lodging rooms, the building housed a bowling alley and wooden shoe factory at the north end of the building. A brick building now occupies that site and supports a pinball and gaming business. So let's turn back the clock to 1926. Here is an article as it appeared in the Omaha World-Herald about getting a 50-cent dinner in Bennington. The article starts off, "In the kingdom of Central Standard Time, clocks were striking high noon as Henry Keyser and I alighted from his car at the side door of the Sievers Hotel in Bennington. We entered directly into the washroom, washed, wiped on roller towels, and went on into the dining room. The barber and one other had beat us to it in the dining room, and were through their soup as we sat down. On the walls were posters of hog and cattle sales. Mrs. Sievers brought us our soup, and we partook. When we had finished, we had reached for the rest, for it was all around us. There were huge platters of boiled beef, a great bowl of steaming boiled potatoes, and another of green tomato pickles, mountains of white bread, and several pounds of fresh butter that just came from the churn that was on big glass dishes. There was cabbage and enough gravy in a bowl to paper the spare room. Coffee was served in Gibraltar cups, thicker than a large-sized thumb, and big enough to satisfy the most ardent coffee drinker. We all sat and talked about affairs in town and people we knew in other towns. An old gentleman came in from the bar and sat down to his soup. He had a great white mustache, and he did not join in the conversation, but ate his soup methodically and in a soothing tone. All morning he had sat in the bar killing flies. When he had finished the large slice of apple pie allocated to each of us, he went back to the bar, sat in the window, and began killing flies once again. It'd be interesting to know how many flies he killed on this day, but we had to get back to the city. All told, it took an hour and 3/4. We had a good meal, met some real people, and the barber told us some interesting things. He said, 'When the boss goes away again, we'll make another trip of this kind.' His boss went out of town, and that's how we happened to sneak away. The dinner cost 45 cents. There was at least 50 cents worth of gravy for each one." This is a presentation of the Bennington Historical Society. The Siever Hotel account was read from the book Bennington, Nebraska, 1892 to 1992. That was written by the Bennington Centennial Book Committee, Gary Sathers, chairperson. This presentation was developed and narrated by Gordon Mueller. Thank you.